what's going on? I got something on my teeth. No. Hey, what's going on, Scatterbrains? Thanks for coming back to another episode of Brilliancy. My name is Travis.
And I'm Carmen.
And today we're going to be reviewing 90 Day Fiance, The Other Day, Season 2, Episode 4, My Life in 7 Suitcases.
And it's The Other Way, not The Other Day.
Did I say The Other Day?
Yes, you did.
Are you sure I said The Other Day?
Yes.
Positive?
Positive.
Oh, well, The Other Way. I don't really feel like a whole lot happened this episode, but oh well. So we'll first start off talking about Yazan. That is Yazan and Brittany. For anybody who starts watching these videos saying, "Oh, I don't understand these names," buddy.
What?
So pretty much what was going on with them is, the family, Yazan's family, likes her, but they're not convinced that she's the best fit for him, because they're just not sure about if she is divorced. See, I was for some reason under the impression that they didn't know she was married, but I guess they knew she was married, but she had told them. Okay, but she had told them she was going to get a divorce. So I was under that impression, but so I guess they knew she was married. They were just saying, is she gonna actually get a divorce? But all in all, Yazan gets his father's blessing to go ahead. I don't know, is it to go ahead and marry her? Is that what the blessing was for, or is it just to be with her? Okay. She does mention that when she gets there, she's going to corrupt him based on their culture. Obviously, she's not Muslim, and she doesn't necessarily view the world the way that they do, because one thing that's going to have to happen when she gets there is she's not going to be able to spend the night with him. They have to sleep in 2 separate places because they're not married. So when she does get there, I was a little confused because they put a caption up on the screen saying something about she went to hug somebody and a producer and microphone and alcohol. So I guess she had alcohol, but I didn't bother rewinding to reread it.
She did have alcohol. She had a Patron box.
Oh, you saw it?
Yep.
Oh, so and apparently he felt like that was disrespectful because she was making it seem like it's not a bad thing to have alcohol out there, but he was making it seem like, oh, how could you do this?
Yeah, and that she was getting ready to try to hug one of the producers or something like that.
And so the bottle was, I didn't really understand it.
But I do think, like, in their culture, that you are not supposed to hug people in public unless it's, like, your spouse. Like, you're not supposed to, like, show affection to anybody like that. So,
I don't know.
I think, like, don't quote me on it, but
he starts going off on her and feeling like he's been played. I guess somewhere deep down in Yazan's mind, he feels like maybe her intentions aren't true, because I felt like if he didn't feel that way, why would he have gone from 0 to 100? Maybe because of the culture thing, but I'm like, for him to have gone off the way that he did, it just looks like maybe he kind of doubted if she was,
because
true.
He was also saying stuff like she's being disrespectful to my culture and stuff like that. So
maybe he's just passionate about it, but he kept saying he was an idiot, I guess, because he feels like, well, here she is and she just got here and she's already disrespecting our life. But that's it for them.
All right, so for Sumit,
you want to go to them last?
Who?
We'll do them
Kendall?
last. Yeah, we'll go to them.
Okay, so for Kendall, that's Kenneth and Armando. We didn't really see Kenneth this episode. It just basically focused on Armando. He talked to his parents about him being gay and that he wanted them to accept him, and his mom said that she would try to accept it, but his dad said that he needed time. He also told them that he would be moving with Kenneth. He'll be coming down in a week and they'll be moving away with his daughter to start a family, and he hopes that they can support that lifestyle. And that was basically it with them. We really didn't see them too much.
Yeah, like you said, I don't think Kenneth was on here at all. Bless you.
Bless you, buddy.
Moving on to Ariela and Binyam. She was preparing to go to Ethiopia with her mom. Her mom was going to stay there for, I think she said, almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Her mom is a nurse, so she was, I guess, thinking that her mom was going to be able to get her the epidural medicine to take with her so she can still get an epidural while she's there, because she said in Ethiopia they do have epidural medicine, but they don't have a lot of it. So I guess she's concerned that there won't be any available when she actually gives birth. But her mom wasn't able to get the medicine because you have to have it prescribed to get it.
And she said she doesn't have a license to administer it either.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think anything else really happened with them. Like she said, everybody except for Kenneth ended up is in their place, except for somebody else, which we'll talk about later. But she said goodbye to her family, whatever. I guess the nephew wasn't feeling her leaving, and you know, that was that. Buddy, listen now, you and these little fingers. You remember anything else happening with them?
Mm-mm. She
With the
just
show,
talked to her family.
I'm grateful that the show was an hour, but it almost feels it's too many people for an hour. That's just how I look at it. But you know, I guess I gotta take what I can.
Yep. So next is Jihoon, which is Jihoon and Deavan. They are just like a train wreck waiting to happen. Like, this is crazy. Jihoon was talking to his friends about her coming with the kids, and that she's the one who paid for the house that they're renting for this 1 month. And that he kind of lied to her again about his work and how much he's making, because he now came out to his friends and said that he's just delivering part-time.
Mm-hmm.
So how he's going to be able to afford this house going forward, who knows? But Deavan doesn't know that yet.
He hasn't learned his lesson.
No, I mean, he still seems like he's acting like a child, like he doesn't have a baby. Like, he's just acting like he doesn't have a baby with her, and that she doesn't have like another child that she's bringing to this other country. Like, he's not pressed.
And he said he lied just so she can come. So he's very well aware of what he's doing. But more drama for the show, and that was it for them. I mean, I just don't feel like really anything happened. And then finally, Sumit, I guess, was the most interesting part.
Yeah.
She arrived in India during this episode, and she said her 3 requirements was that he got a divorce, he stopped lying, and that they got married. If those 3 things didn't happen, she was going back to the U.S. All in all, they seemed to be very happy. The most entertaining part of the whole episode was their housewarming. I don't know the name of it, but
He called it the housewarming.
Yeah, but I guess it probably has like an official name.
Indian name.
But he got them a house, like I said, that was very far from the city because it was cheaper than whatever apartment they were in before. But the house that he got them was like old and, as he said, abandoned. So during this housewarming, they made her carry a flower pot over her head while they was throwing flower petals at her, singing in their native language, which I'm not gonna do because that'll be offensive. There was a cow there that was taking a dump on the floor. There was a bowl of fire and a lot of noise, and it was a lot going on. And parts of me felt like, how does she really know that they're not really making fun of her in their native language? Like, they could have been like, oh, this cow represents you. We got Clarabelle cow here, and you know, this is what you look like. And like, she wouldn't know anything because I probably shouldn't did that tongue thing. That's probably offensive. Lord, forgive me, y'all. I didn't mean anything by it. But like, you don't know their native language. They could be making fun of you. So they said Clarabelle was gonna bring health and wealth and get rid of debt, which is what Sumit needed. But yeah, the other thing is that the house is in the hood. It is in, ooh, child, the ghetto. He said people just get killed for $10 out there. I'm like, ooh, that's a rough life to live. Mm-hmm. The hood of India. So Jenny's real concerned, but she's thankful they got a nice hard bed.
She said the nice Indian bed.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, she has a place to lay her head. So I guess that's really all she wanted, and she's with him. So maybe everything will work out. But
yeah, he said they can fix up the house.
They do, because the walls were dirty. But I don't want to say stuff like that because I feel like, you know, that might be the normal thing. But those walls were stained.
But she said the apartment that they had
was
before
real nice.
was really nice. So.
And they had a security guard. She said all they got now is a gate. You can hop a gate. So that's that.
But the house looked big though. It looked like it had a lot of rooms for, I mean, I don't know what their home looked like over there, but from what they showed, it kind of looked like a courtyard type of place.
Yes, courtyard. That's a nice way to put it. So yeah, that's that on episode 4. Next week, maybe things will turn up a little bit more. Yeah, let us know what y'all thought of, I'm about to say, MAFS, of 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way.
Yeah, we're gonna be meeting a new couple.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
Next
They
episode.
introducing a whole new couple next week. And I'm like, this is episode 5 and you're about to introduce somebody else. So y'all let me know if this new couple is from a previous season or if they're like brand spanking new. But remember to rate, comment, subscribe if you have not. Hope you scatterbrains are taking it easy. And we're going to talk to y'all later. Peace.
Bye.